What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be talking about what is the next big thing that's probably going to happen, more likely than not, that's going to determine what happens to platinum. All right, platinum spot price, platinum's movement, all that good stuff. What's the next big thing? Well, we're going to talk about it today. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everybody. So let me ask y'all something real quick. Do y'all know who this is? If you don't know who that is, well, obviously that's the leader, chairman, whatever you want to call him, of the Fed, right? And he says, in America at least, and he says that interest rates are going to be cut. Now, I personally, in my own opinion, believe that that's going to be the next big thing that's going to determine what happens to platinum. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I don't really know, but it's going to move during that time. Now, here's the thing about that is everything is going to move during that time. If the Fed cuts rates, everything is going to change, right? Certain stuff will go up, certain stuff will go down, but it's going to make a major move in the markets on all investment levels. So no matter what you're invested in, stocks, real estate, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, all different kinds of stuff, it's gonna change the way that it moves, right? It's gonna be a massive market shift in one way or another. And more likely than not, different investment classes are gonna move perhaps in different directions. Now they could all essentially go into the same direction. That's completely possible, but it's gonna be a major move that's gonna make some major headways. Now, do I think that's the only thing in platinum's future that is really going to affect the price of the metal? No, I don't. I think there's multiple things going on in the world and multiple things that could go on in the world that can change where platinum's going to go. But as far as the next big thing, I personally think is going to be the rate cuts from the Fed in the United States, because as y'all know, we're one of the world leaders economically and all that good stuff. So when we do stuff, it typically impacts global markets and all kinds of things, right? So with that being said, how can you prepare best for something like that, for a Fed rate cut? If you think it's going to go down, if you think it's going to go up, I don't really think it matters which way you think it's going to go, especially as it pertains to this metal right here. Why? It's dirt cheap, y'all. It is the most dirt cheap metal y'all can buy at the current time. And that goes especially for the recording of today's video, which is August 25th or 26th. I don't even know what day it is, but somewhere around there. We're looking at the cheapest price for platinum in a while, right? Palladium broke $1,000 an ounce today. Gold's over 2,500, silver's back over 30. This metal hadn't gone anywhere. A lot of people go ahead and drop your comments now saying, boo, platinum sucks. I don't know why you'd stack it. That's perfectly fine. But realistically, I still believe in this metal, and it's the cheapest right now. It hasn't moved. The fact that it hasn't moved, you should be buying it, in my opinion, right? So when it comes to buying stuff, what am I going to buy? The thing that's on a tear or the thing that is not yet reached its tear level? That is the question we need to be asking ourselves, is what should we be buying? And personally, I think it's platinum, because once again, as I mentioned, the next big thing for platinum is going to be the Fed cutting rates. Platinum's going to move one way or another. Personally, I think it'll move up. Maybe even the whole market moves up. But I personally think platinum will move up because people aren't buying precious metals like they would. Now, what does that mean? I do think gold will move up and silver will move up as well. But here's the thing. They've already moved up a little bit, at least, in anticipation for that. But you know what has not moved up? This metal right here. This metal has not moved up at all. Even in anticipation of the Fed cutting rates, even with the Fed just outright saying, hey, we're more likely than not going to cut rates real soon. So all the markets are up. All of my stocks are up. Gold, silver, and even my palladium, since I got it, is up. Everything's up. Absolutely nothing is down at this point. It's just one particular asset class in the investment sphere hasn't moved whatsoever, and it's right here. It's platinum, y'all. So you're going to have investors on one side of the aisle that says that means it's a bad asset. You're going to have investors on the other side of the aisle that says that means it's the cheapest asset. Which camp you fall into, I don't really know, and I'm not going to try and sway you one way or another, but I am going to let y'all know that, you know, it doesn't hurt to have at least just a little bit of this stuff in your stack, right? Just a little bit, right? Even if the majority of your stack is comprised of silver, what is 1/10 ounce, a half ounce, whatever, gonna hurt a platinum at the end of the day? Even if it stays where it's at, right? You lose 2% a year, maybe 5% inflation in a bad year, and you might be saying, well, that's a lot of money. But like when it comes to $1,000 coin or $1,000 for an ounce, $5 is $5. So I'd rather risk that $5 and potentially gain a lot, or it just stay the same, than like, you know, miss out entirely, if that makes sense. So you definitely want to get yourself some platinum if you don't have any yet. I personally think it's gonna go. It just needs to see its day in the sunlight, and it will happen. And I've been saying this forever, but personally, I think with this Fed cut rates, it'll happen at least a little bit. Do I think it's gonna go to the moon because of this? No, not really, if I'm being honest with y'all. But there's a lot of people that are trying to find an investment right now that is reasonably priced, right? Everything is up. And so if they cut rates and everything goes down, then people are buying up. If they cut rates and everything goes up, then they still go up, but they already bought an asset class that's already moving up, if that makes sense. But this one has not. Platinum has not. It's still a flat number. And so, once again, this is one of the few assets you can get into right now without having to worry about, you know, it going up, or even if it goes down a little bit, which it won't really, because it's dang near close as it can get to its bottom. It can go a little lower, I reckon, but not too much at all. So yeah, y'all, that's what I have for you today. I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date. Future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. Oh, and as a bonus tip, y'all may see some clips and some snippets from this video in future shorts I make. I'm really just trying to test out YouTube and see how they do with the shorts. So if y'all see the same content rehashed into a short, I apologize if you're one of my loyal viewers. I know it's kind of annoying to see something you already seen, but it's just how YouTube is, and I'm just trying it out. So forgive me. You know, if you're a loyal follower and you made it this far in the video and you don't want to watch my future shorts, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm just trying to outreach and kind of try something new. So it is what it is, and that's how it'll be for at least a little while. So yeah, thanks y'all for being a loyal follower. Thank you for making it this far in the video. And without further ado, until next time, we'll see y'all.